everybody, thank you for tuning in to my first ever YouTube video. I've taken like 10 takes of this already. It's crazy. Is this what YouTubing is? Because it's crazy and a lot of work. But for those of you that do not know, my name is Christina Nicole. I'm from Nassau, Bahamas, and food is my life. And these videos, this YouTube channel, everything is going to be about my love of food and expressing that through film, learning new recipes, discovering old recipes, just exploring food in this wide world, because I truly believe that food can bridge cultures. I think it can bring people to the table to discuss things that wasn't possible before. And I've been interested in food for a very long time. I went through high school, I thought I wanted to be a chef, which led me to culinary school. I'm a proud graduate of the Culinary Institute of America in Hyde Park, New York, where I got my associates in culinary. It was also through there that I knew I didn't want to work a line. I knew that wasn't for me anymore. And so from there, I went to the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, where I got a bachelor's in hospitality, while still cooking, still working in kitchens, because while I may not be in the kitchen day to day anymore as my job, I still love cooking, and I want to be able to express that. I want to be able to show people my love of food. It's truly an amazing thing what food can do for people, and I just want to be able to share that. And so thank you for joining me on this wild ride. Trust me, it's going to be a lot of fun, because your girl has a lot of fun in the kitchen. At some point, I'm probably going to be dancing. At some point, I'm going to be singing. Just watch me flex my shit and do what I do. But it's going to be fun, because that's what I see cooking as, fun. And I'm glad that you all decided to tune in with me. Yeah, so this is my studio kitchen. This is where I do a lot of things. It's so funny how I fit so much into this little space. Yeah, this place is tiny. It's a studio apartment in Los Angeles, and somehow I made it my own. I was able to put in all the things that I love, the gadgets, as you can see, my Nespresso over there, because your girl loves her some coffee. I have a stove, I have an oven, and what more can you want, really? I mean, of course I can want more, but it still gives me the space to be me. And so while filming in my studio apartment, I'm going to show you what I love to do. I'm going to show you some basics. I'm going to show you some non-basics. I'm going to show you the mother sauces, the knife cuts. You know, let's just have some fun while we're here. And of course, I'm going to do some recipes from home. I'm going to do some recipes that I've never done in my life, and I'm going to mess shit up. Because let's be real, no one's perfect, and I'm far from a master at this. This is not a show to go watch if you want to see somebody excel constantly, because your girl's gonna fuck some stuff up. And I'm gonna try my best not to cut out the mistakes, because sometimes it'd be real bad and you just don't want anyone to see it. But I'm gonna do my best to share with you guys so you learn from my mistakes, and that we can all grow as foodies together, because food is definitely the way to go, and it's something that we can all share. And yeah, so I'm gonna start off with, what am I gonna do today? I forgot. Oh yeah, knife cuts. So we're gonna do some knife cuts. Stay tuned. The potato. This is probably the easiest thing to practice knife cuts on. We're gonna do a small dice today. What I think needs to be said is that your knife cuts don't have to be perfect. Of course, even cutting, same size foods creates an even cooking process. So that's important, but exact, no, not necessary. But there's something about looking at something that is super uniform, that just looks appealing, that makes you think it tastes better because they all look exactly the same. I know it's crazy, but appearance is definitely a factor in eating. And I am so like I'm so into visuals and how things look, especially when I'm cooking, when I'm eating food, that I want to be able to share that with you all. So we're gonna do some knife cuts. As you can see, I can juggle. But these are golden potatoes. I typically use a russet, but this was all I had in my fridge today. So, but the potato is so versatile. You can bake it, fry it, mash it, smash it, whip it, bake it, whip it, mash it, smash it, fry it, dice it, cut it, eat it. This is crazy. It's like a wrap. But yeah. So let's do some knife cuts. Let's have some fun with these potatoes, and yeah. Okay, let's cut a potato. First thing you need to do is square off your potato. That's very important. Of course, some people peel the whole potato, and if you want to have as little wastage as possible, I would go ahead and peel that. But I just squared it off, cut off the parts that you don't need. Now listen, I know you're like, do I really need to square this potato? But I'm just saying it helps. It really does help make even cuts. So then you cut through the potato like so. And then you do it again, making sure that the slice in the potato is the same width or thickness as the piece before. And then you basically do it again with the cuts that you just did. You make the same thick cut into each of those rectangular pieces, and then you square it off, and you make another cut that's the exact same size, which of course makes a cube. And they look perfect, if I do say so myself. Of course, perfection is hard to achieve, yada yada yada, but I'm looking at this shit and it looks magnificent. But yeah, ignore that. And then of course you do it again with the other pieces, but let's speed that along. So with this potato, I decided to peel it just for the fun of it. But of course I went in and still squared it, so really peeling it made no sense in my opinion. And then I'm going to do this one thinner. It's the exact same thing, you just cut it thinner. All it's doing is making smaller dices. And look at those. They are so pretty. Like that's, oh my god, they're so pretty. But yeah, you can do this at home. Try it out just for the fun of it. Let me know how sexy your knife cuts turn out, because mine are fabulous. Honest to God. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. Okay. So that's how you small dice and medium dice a potato. For a lot of people, it's not worth it. Trust me, I understand that completely. When I'm cooking food, like quickly, and I want a quick meal, I don't do all of that. But like I said, there's something that's so sexy about these cuts, like the uniformity, the precision. Ugh, wow. These are so sexy, and maybe it's just because I'm in the video. Of course, that's always like a case, so that might be why, but like, just look at this. Wow. And it's not for everybody. There's a lot of wastage in precision cutting, which is the reason a lot of people don't do it. But while you don't have to be precise, you can be close enough while still using the ends. And then also you can use the ends for a lot of other things, stock, sauces. And because you don't just do this with potatoes, you do this with carrots, with onions, with tomatoes. Like, you can do cuts with all kinds of vegetables, and not just vegetables. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I'm probably gonna go roast these up, or maybe saute it. I haven't figured out yet. Thank you for watching my first video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it, learned something. If you have any thoughts, please let me know. Things I can do, to change the video. If you thought I could do something better, let me know. If you thought I did everything great, also let me know. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Thanks. That would help. But yeah, I'm gonna keep doing these videos. I'm gonna keep having fun. And I'll do my best to do things that people will love. I'm on a basics kick right now, so I'm trying to do basics so that way we can all learn things together. And that way, once I start to do things that are a little more complicated and have more detail to it, you won't be behind and you'll be able to understand what I'm talking about. Cooking's not hard. It's just something that you have to put a lot of effort into if you want it to be good. And I like to think that my food's good. The people that have had it have told me that. They might have been lying, of course, because they're a little biased. But I'm so excited to be doing these videos. I hope you guys tune in. I hope you watch more of my videos. And thank you for joining me in my studio kitchen.